looking at me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe 3. I'll have this drink.
Everybody's drinking with me.
I'll have this drink, or maybe 3. I'll have this drink. Everybody's drinking with me. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
Come sit with me, come sit with me, come sit with me.
Pretty baby, won't you sit down?
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free.
Everybody's drinking on me.
You have this drink, this one's on me, this one's for free. Everybody's drinking on me. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. It's softer now, I'm softer now, I'm softer
This
now.
party's closing down, let's head out.
It's softer now, I'm softer now, I'm softer now.
Party's closing down, let's head out.
It's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that late,
It's really not that late.
it's not that late, we'll find something. It's not that late, it's only 3 a.m. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again. One more time. Shot down, leave alone. We have nobody else. Shot down, leave alone again,
Can I sing a song for you?
Poppin' Off.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When an eel lunges out and he takes a bite of your snout, that's amore. Get it? Amore eel? I say the funny.
What is that from? What? I don't get it.
Welcome to Poppin Off! I am Danny Otto. Joining me tonight, the one, the only, hashtag Brett.
What's up, population? Thanks for having me.
50 Shades of Grey.
You could be anywhere doing anything. Thank you for being here doing us.
And I gotta see if this works.
Oh yeah.
I gotta see. It's
Oh,
a little
yeah.
rusty. It's a little rusty. I gotta see if this works.
Get my headphones on.
All the way in LA. The Real Straight Beat!
That's our boy.
Fix my head thing. I didn't check this out before. Hi,
Oh, you
that's
don't have
me.
to fix a thing.
Hey!
Look at that cutie.
Uh.
Jeez.
Mm.
How the hell have you been,
Hi.
bud?
I have been well. We did just have we had an earthquake a few days ago.
Ah.
Always interesting. I mean, I can't ever really feel it. I could be drunk some nights. Some
Uh-huh.
nights it could just be the actual earth is moving. But yeah, we had an
Mhm.
earthquake a few days ago.
Are you
Hold on.
okay?
You're okay though?
Oh, I'm down. Well, wait, like about the earthquake or like internally? Because internally there's a war brewing.
You ate Taco Bell again? You eat Taco Bell
You
again?
ate Taco Bell again.
Tell us about the internal war.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Come on, Peter.
I mean, we all have life is life.
Shit.
Well, I just figured, I mean, maybe you were on some awesome new cleanse or whatever because you're looking super healthy. You're looking super good.
No, I'm not.
What? Yeah.
Well, I mean, we all have life is life. Shit.
Well, I just figured, I mean, maybe you were on some awesome new cleanse or whatever because you're looking super healthy. You're looking super good.
Thank you. No cleanse. Catfish is stressful, but it's really interesting. The stories are always interesting. Yeah, man, it's just we are just in a weird spot right now. I'm prepping for the Super Bowl, politically going crazy. Wuhan, there's going to be a zombie apocalypse here in no time.
Can't wait.
I just
Can't wait.
Yeah.
God.
I'm going to tell you guys right
Hashtag
now.
Coronavirus.
I'm going to be
Hashtag
real.
peace.
I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real good at the zombie apocalypse.
Yes, we've
talked to
talked
Tim
about this.
I'm
Yep.
going to be real good at this.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this my whole life.
I mean, I
Yeah.
sharpened my machete the other day.
Oh, dude, I'm going to be so good at this.
Well, can I ask Pete one question real
So
quick?
good.
Because we're finally catching up. We had a lot of time on Tuesday to bullshit. And the 2 days goes by so fast.
Yeah, it does.
It really does. I mean, it's like a
It
New
feels
York
like
minute.
It feels like a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's a real thing. But one thing on a little bit of a sadder note, we don't want to dwell on it, but we did give a shout out again. We gave a lot of shout outs on Tuesday, and one thing we did want to commemorate, Pete, we knew that we were going to have you on the Thursday episode. We definitely wanted to ask you, being in LA, Kobe, how is everybody doing? How's
Yeah.
it going?
How's that going?
I was walking. I went for a walk in the morning. I was like, you know what? Feeling healthy. Let's go do it. I had a man pull over on the side of the street and just stop and be like, yo, bro, is it true about Kobe? And I went, he's a great player. What are you talking about?
Oh, you didn't know.
And he's like, hell, I was like, what? I looked at my phone. Dude, literally, on that entire walk, 11 people.
Yeah,
11
it's
people
LA.
of all walks of life. 11 people of all walks of life stopped to say something, to share some memory about Kobe to a complete stranger. I mean, again, it is a tragedy. I have more issues with TMZ. I have more issues with the media and
I
what they're
agree.
doing with this.
Totally,
Yeah, I
dude.
totally agree.
What he meant to LA and how people in LA are taking this entire
Yep.
scenario and this tragedy.
Yep.
It's amazing. It's amazing how many people though have come together over this. He's an athlete. He is a role model. There's a lot of
Yeah.
things that you can talk about. And I
Totally.
understand that.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's 3 days since this man and his child died, amongst other individuals, the man's still a role model and meant something to Los Angeles.
Yeah, of
Right.
course. I mean, what it comes down to is this. So Kobe was after Magic Johnson,
Bless you.
Gazoon type, buddy. So there was Magic Johnson and Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, all of that. So after that, Gazoon type, buddy, after all of that generation, right? There was a whole new generation, and that generation was Kobe.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. After Kobe was LeBron.
Yep.
But okay, so now we're bookending it. So it was Magic and Jordan and them. It was LeBron. Kobe was the one in the middle.
Yeah.
So if you're I don't know if it's millennial or I don't know, maybe Pete can help me out with this. I'm not sure what exact demographic that is, but that's all they know. Like there are a lot of NBA players, whatever age that is, of these young NBA players, like whatever Giannis and those guys, whatever their age is, they grew up watching Kobe.
Yeah.
And they are just that is their Jordan. That's everything to them. And I get that. And it's just, and we talked about this last week. I just want to say, as I acquiesce my time, I think it was Gigi was more tragic than Kobe. That's all.
The daughter.
Not that Kobe was
No,
not.
I'm with
but,
you.
You
A loss of
that was more
young.
tragic. She's 13
Yeah. And there was another 13-year-old who was there.
from another family.
who
We will
talked
never
about that
know
on
anything
Tuesday.
about because nobody gives a shit.
Yeah. It's really, the
Yeah.
whole thing is tragic.
Yeah.
It's very.
Yep.
And I mean, we have to do some shout outs on a lighter note. Real quick, we want to thank the lovely Versa Bar. So we're going to segue from that. We're probably going to continue to talk about that. Danny Otto.
You can't have any.
You
can't have
He's
any.
had too many already. We're going to
You
pull the
cannot
top
have
off
any.
this because
I don't know what happened.
Danny almost shit canned himself.
Dude, it's fine. I do
we
that kind of
want to
stuff
thank
all
the lovely
time.
Versa.
I got a little tangled up in my
I
head.
do that stuff all the
Can
time.
I do this goddamn
Yeah,
promo?
sorry,
Thanks,
buddy.
guys.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. Mhm.
Okay. All right, so here we
Yeah.
go. Versa, we love you.
We do love
Luckily,
Versa.
we're located, just so you guys know, our studio is Studio 34. We're right inside the Renaissance Hotel on 35th Street between 7th and 8th Ave. It's an amazing studio, but we love Versa outside. We
In
love
the
the
Versa
Renaissance
restaurant.
Hotel. Inside Versa, they're doing a big Super Bowl special. So, if you guys want, on the day, you can get 12 wings for $12. You can also get jalapeno poppers for $6, tater tots and caviar, little interesting, also $18.
that.
Or what we have, and they were so gracious to give it to us on a Thursday, even though it's a little early for the
Nobody
Super
else
Bowl.
has this. We got the preview.
Yeah,
we got the
first
preview.
one.
There's in a giant, huge, deep dish bowl of what is a tequila mule. Serves 10 people for $120. We'll be enjoying it tonight.
Boom.
Come by and see our friends at Versa, please. If you're in the New York City area, they're incredible people. See Oscar, see Eric, who's one of the managers, see Kieran. We love those guys. And our first official bartender of the show, Marissa. We have a lot of fans. Make sure and stop by.
If you can get 12 wings for $12 in a place like this,
yes.
What are you doing?
Dollar wing night?
You can't get $1 wings at Atomic Wings.
You can't. And
This is
Atomic
Versa.
Wings is good.
This is Versa
you
in
spill-
downtown Manhattan.
If you spill
Just saying.
I'm not going
any
to
of
do
that,
it. It's going to
trying to do this,
happen.
you're gonna
Pete.
spill.
All
You're
right.
totally
All
gonna
right,
spill.
Come on, let's keep going.
Do
with
it
the thing.
over the bowl.
Don't
You're
watch
gonna
him-
spill. Look at how much you spilled on the Star
my
Wars.
God.
Pete, this is a cheers to you, my
Come
friend.
on.
Salute. Salute.
He
Absolutely.
just spilled.
Salute.
Let's go.
He just spilled all
There we go.
over $120 worth of
Spill.
drinks
That was
That's-
at least $350.
That was at least $350 I just
Yeah.
spilled. You're welcome. But thank you,
on
Versa.
my
appreciate it.
Star Wars handkerchief.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wash that.
You know what? We should go to commercial.
No, you don't get to direct from up here. As I
Oh.
stated on Tuesday,
Right?
you got no power.
Oh, okay.
Sean, let's get ready for a commercial break.
I think. Ooh. Okay.
All right, guys, we have so much to get to tonight. We are going to do a little bit of Super Bowl stuff. We also have Netflix and Spill, hashtag trending, gamer tags. We've got Pete all the way in LA.
We do. We have
Guys,
Pete.
So much to get to. Stay tuned. We're popping off right after this.
It's Poppin' Off.
An Aspen ski resort offers Dumb and Dumber vacation package.
Yes.
How awesome,
Yes.
how awesome is this?
Yes.
If they gave us the two tuxedos, I would totally go.
They give you the tuxedos, they give you everything. They also like fly you in. They try to like recreate the fact that you drove around in Lamborghinis and you flew in private jets and that whole thing. So it's a great idea.
Do they have a girl named Mary that you're constantly bumping into?
No.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
The execs at Netflix tell the actors that are promoting their stuff that's going to Netflix that they want to stay away from the terms binge watching.
Didn't they coin the term binge watching? Isn't that like what they're known for?
Right, but they want to stay away from binge watching, the term binge
They
watching.
want to go to what? Like Netflix and chilling?
But they want to get away from it because it has a negative connotation to it. You have to figure anything binge is associated with binge drinking and binging anything.
But now, when I think of binge, I don't even think of binge drinking. I just think of binge watching.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Happy Thor's Day.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. Is that cotton candy? Anyway, guys, I'm Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only hashtag Tim Pratt.
What's up, population? It's not cotton candy. It's a tequila mule. But anyway.
50 Shades of Grey.
Is that cotton candy? Hey, there's a bird. Let's go ride bikes.
All the way in LA. It's a
What are you talking about?
Diet green tea's tasty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Pete's
that's a-
still working.
That's a cleanse.
Pete,
Still working.
That's a
Pete,
cleanse.
this is cheers for you.
Yeah.
I have this
Cheers to Pete. Let's all cheers, Pete.
Hey, Pete.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers, fuckface.
Cheers.
That's it.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Oh.
What was that? What was that? That stupid drink?
Oh.
That's a delicious drink from Versa.
Holy
It's a tequila mule.
Is it good?
shit.
It's got a good kick.
Shout out to Oscar.
It kicks
'cause-
like a mule.
Holy
Maybe that's why it's
shit,
called that.
Oscar.
Yeah. Well, I think it's more that it's made.
Marissa's still
It's,
working, right? Y'all didn't get her fired?
no, she's
No.
no, she's still working.
No,
Marissa works
she's-
until about 7:30.
Yeah, she actually
and-
lives in Danny's basement now.
Oh God.
Ah. On the
No,
scene.
actually, shout out to Marissa before we get offline. She is I didn't know this, but Marissa is a makeup artist.
Oh,
She's been a
didn't know
professional
that.
makeup artist for like the last 15 years, so she's actually going to start branching out. So we may not
Oh.
see her a lot. Yeah, she's
Oh.
spreading those wings.
She's gonna start doing Tim's makeup.
Yep.
Yeah, no hope.
I was gonna
That's
say,
a
No.
actually, Tim just announced that we can't afford a makeup artist.
We can't afford Marissa.
You had one job, Tim.
Yeah, well, I mean, not all of us, Pete, can look as goddamn good as you. All right,
do look
every
good.
time he's got the little like the background's all blurred. It looks like it's like a nice like 15 or 30 mil camera. It's beautiful. Like, it's great. Not all, look at him.
I'm talking to people daily that would steal my identity, which they can go ahead and take that all they want. They take my student loans, but I'm talking to people
Exactly.
daily. I kind of want to be as secretive as possible. Already, when I Skype them, they have my full name.
Oh, shit.
Introduce yourself as Peter. Then they're like, oh, we'll Skype, and then they see it. I go, ah, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Westwood kind of sounds like you picked a fake name. So
I agree, especially
Yeah.
living in L.A.
I mean, Westwood
This
is
is
such
true.
a
Especially
cool
living
name.
in L.A.
It is a cool
No,
name.
dude,
Yeah, but in LA,
Westwood's where
you get called
UCLA
out for-
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yep.
mean, dude, that's
I
a
get called
huge
out
deal.
being an actor wearing a fake name weekly.
Well, Pete,
Yeah,
before
absolutely.
we get into Netflix and
Totally
Spill,
get
have
that.
you ever had anyone that like literally looked at you and you're like, do you have a lot, like they gave you shit about the last name? Like it ever made it
I'm
an
sure.
issue?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'll be completely honest. I was buying weed at the store, and they were just like, they look at my card and they're like, they might have been high, but they're like, yo, bro, that's not your name.
That's amazing.
That's my
Well, yeah, because
nah,
everybody.
bro, you acted something like that. You came up with that name. And I was like, no, that's a real name. I don't have any of that Lee Westwood money or Vivian Westwood money, but I'm real.
But you're real.
You know, it's funny because I had a friend who well actually was a classmate at UCLA, and his last name was Weedman,
Okay.
and so his email address was weedman@whatever.com, right?
Mhm.
And as soon as he gave that to all of our classmates, everybody who smoked weed was like, "Yeah, me too, man."
Yeah, me too, bro.
Too.
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't know what you're talking. He was the most square white dude, bald, like white. Just he was on Jeopardy at one point.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, this was like the most
Was his name Ken
academic.
Jennings Weedman?
Exactly, dude. It was like the most academic, like weirdest.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
But
amazing.
anyway,
All right. Well, how about some damn Netflix and Spill?
I don't care. Yes.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
So just like I was talking about on Tuesday,
Mhm.
the next person that I'm going to mention
Yeah.
had something to do with the Back to the Future documentary.
Awesome.
That is now available on Hulu.
Mhm.
I recommend it. It was pretty awesome. I didn't even realize it had been released on Hulu. I kind of just stumbled on it. It was in my suggestions.
Okay.
What's it called?
What?
What's it called?
I don't remember.
Oh,
Oh, that's a great
That's fine.
story.
Oh,
I apologize. This story has nothing to do with that,
I
but
know.
Robert Zemeckis has confirmed that he is going to
Mm.
direct a live-action Pinocchio remake. Now, this isn't the next of the live-action remakes, but this is in the pipeline, basically.
Yeah.
But he's confirmed. So, I can tell by Greg's sigh and his eyes
amazing expression. Cut to Greg. I mean,
the
he's-
eyes that
he's
rolled
showing.
so hard that he hurt his head. But I wanted to use this as the branching off point. If you could get any cartoon turned into a live action remake of your choosing, could be literally anything,
Yeah.
what would it be and why? That's kind of what I
Oh.
wanted to use.
Ooh, we were just talking about this. Shout out to Terrell. He's a little busy right now. One of our lovely directors that's floating in and out of the studio. Shouts out FX who's right now. I would tell you right now, Hunter X.
Okay.
That is an anime that I would make into a live action.
I get
However,
that.
Terrell and I literally, this is crazy that we're having this conversation. We had an incredible, like 2-hour long conversation about turning animes or any live action into making it look good.
Yeah, I took
And
a nap during that.
Yeah, he really did.
No, I
Hunter-
really did. I was like,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Hunter X or Attack
Took a
on
nap.
Titan. That would be my two.
What about you?
Ooh, God, Attack on Titan is a good one, buddy.
It's
Yeah.
terrifying.
Oh, that would be good.
That would be
live action.
terrifying.
You know what, Danny? Do you have one?
I do. Pete, do you have one?
Yeah. What about Pete?
Yeah, hit it. I gotta think.
Well, I was going to say, first of all, about Pinocchio, if they don't have Jiminy Cricket, I'm going to be livid. Because
No,
if
they
you
have
think
to.
about Mulan and live action, they got rid of Mushu.
Yeah.
They got rid of the little
No
guy.
songs
Yes.
and
No, you're right.
no Mushu.
You're
yeah.
right, Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'm going to be pissed if they get rid of Jiminy Cricket. But
you're right.
if I had to pick a cartoon movie that would be live action, that would be kind of dope, it better be Gargoyles.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
That's good.
That is.
And I wasn't even thinking
Yeah.
like movie. I was thinking like anything that's cartoon
Yeah.
live action.
Yeah.
What about you?
I
Are you
want
still thinking?
Thundercats. Oh.
want
Didn't we
Thundercats.
get a rumor that was going to happen?
That was rumored last year, but it got
certainly hope
cut. Yeah.
You know what?
Dude, Chitara and Lionel, they're not going to look great in real life.
Okay, can I
kidding me?
That's
can I say the
tough.
first thing that popped into my head?
Yeah, DuckTales.
DuckTales would be
that
good.
it?
Was that it?
That wasn't it.
Okay.
That wasn't it, but I was thinking Johnny Bravo.
Ooh.
Oh.
Invader Zim.
Vader Zim would be interesting, but Johnny Bravo would be funny.
Yeah.
Because
It would be.
No.
Who would play him?
I think it would have to be the Rock.
Wait, I gotta hear Pete.
The
Why
Ro-
Pete?
Wait.
Pete's saying
Pete,
no.
Wait. Before we get to Pete.
Okay.
Before we get to Pete. What did you just say?
The Rock, because
What?
he has the right proportions.
Shut up!
Immediately. Johnny Bravo and Rock have the right proportions.
Danny. No.
All you gotta do is add a blonde wig.
mouth.
Okay.
Damn it.
No,
Pete.
Wait.
If you have to pick that shit, you need to like give Chris Hemsworth a good American
I agree with
There
that.
it is.
I agree with that.
No.
I agree with that.
No.
That I
Wait,
agree with.
everybody shut the hell up
No.
and listen to the
Shut your
casting
mouth.
director
No.
that does this
No.
for a living,
No.
also known
He
as
just
Pete
said it.
Westwood.
He just
I
said it.
think he knows better.
He just said it.
All right, let's go to him.
I would take Chris Hemsworth. I would take someone stoic, tall, and blonde for Johnny Bravo with some sort of comedy. But then again, Chris Hemsworth shit the bed on Men in Black.
Exactly.
Yes, he
That's
did.
the thing. He can't
Yes, he
do
did.
it. The
Yeah,
Rock
but-
could.
He was great as Thor.
No, The Rock does not look. He does not look at all like Johnny Bravo.
No.
I think we could make The Rock look like Johnny Bravo.
No, we could not.
I think we could.
No, The
I think-
Rock looks like. Oh God, why am I blanking on
Popeye.
his name?
Bluto.
Well, no, I was gonna say from Moana.
Oh,
like,
Because he was the
Oh,
guy
yeah.
from Moana.
Was
Yeah.
he? Did he play that?
Yeah,
Yes.
he
Oh,
did.
Okay.
Great movie, by the way.
Was
He
it?
does not look like Johnny Bravo. I would have to go tall, blonde, and stoic, and Chris Hemsworth is my immediate idea. But I don't know, Johnny Bravo. I don't
That's
know.
a
about that as
weird
live
character.
action.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pete, can I ask you a question real
I'd
quick
rather
while we're
Cat Dog.
look while
Cat
we're,
Dog.
while we're
What
still
about
on
Courage
Pete.
the Cowardly Dog? Or Dexter's Laboratory?
Oh God.
Dexter's Laboratory. I changed it. I changed my vote. Dexter's Laboratory.
We have went down a rabbit hole.
I
Pete,
changed my vote. Dexter's Laboratory. 100%.
Pete, I have a
Dexter's
question
Laboratory.
for you.
110%.
No one cares about Dexter's Laboratory.
I
So Pete, here's my
Omelette du
question.
fromage.
My question is,
Sean just said he cares about Dexter's Laboratory.
I care about Sean, but not about Dexter's Laboratory. Here's my question, Pete. What is your take? I mean, being there with the Pulse in LA, about all of the big push for live action. Do you think that it's working, and they should continue this, or is it one of those things we need to like bring it back a little bit? Let's make it something where we're having bigger numbers and bigger turnouts for the live action turns before Disney really starts to implement this, like Marvel did, where we're gonna make movies every year and we're gonna pump out the whole storyline.
I think the live action to me are the perfect buttons to like connect generations because we all grew up loving all these Disney movies, all those cartoons. All the kids now cannot stand any of those cartoon graphics.
Right.
I will
Right.
sit my nephew down and they will not be able to make it past 20 minutes
True.
of like anything.
Yeah.
Pinocchio, 101 Dalmatians, Lion King,
I love
Aladdin,
One Dalmatians.
not make it through any of them.
Interesting.
But it looks like I'm going to continue to talk.
I
But
hear you.
I think I think they should finish out all of our nostalgia, all of our like childhood movies into live action. It gives us kind of like an adult feel, but it also gives us a way to connect with another generation that we're hoping takes that and makes
Sure.
good movies moving forward.
Jesus Christ. You know what? Honestly, that's probably the best answer I've ever heard.
Wait, can I change my vote from Dexter's Laboratory?
No.
I got a new one. I got a new one. I
I'm
got a new one.
commenting on
I got
what
a new
Pete
one.
just
I got a
said.
new
What
one.
is it?
I got a new one. Bob's Burgers.
Oh,
Okay,
that's-
but
Live action Bob's Burgers.
listen,
Played by
Pete's-
the original cast.
Pete,
already.
I appreciate that because that's actually a point I've never heard of, the linking of two different generations. I think that's really, really important because I think the big opposition, Greg and I have talked plenty about this, is that it just doesn't hit for me. You know what I mean? And
Dude,
they're
Lion
trying.
King was shot for shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
and suck.
As someone that like I love Lion King watching, I was like, oh yo, this is literally the same damn movie. But the graphics are so much better.
Right.
But
Right.
everyone knew. But if I'm talking to my nephew and he's talking about Lion King. He loved the new Lion King, so I can be like, okay, great, we can go back and forth, and there's that
Very
breaking of the
cool.
bread.
I like that.
But that's the saving grace with having these live action films.
Love that.
Very cool. All right. So we want to take a
Love
trip
that.
down the rumor mill?
Yeah,
real
let's
quick?
do it. Let's
Really
go to
quick.
rumor mill.
All right. First story we got.
God, yeah, I really like this one.
First story we got is, and by the way, rumor mill. I'm gonna say that before we say anything.
Yeah, John Rico.
Before it's on the chat.
Yeah, right.
Zac Efron is rumored to be playing Jack Sparrow in the reboot of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dog shit.
Yes!
Thank
Pete!
you, finally.
Thank you, Pete. Go-
Finally.
I want to hear it.
Yes.
I'm with him.
You had 7 movies to button that shit up. Listen, I have no like I'm done with Pirates of the Caribbean after seeing all those leaked emails of like when Johnny Depp was going through some stuff and he's like, "Oh, don't worry, I just filmed the last Pirates. I'll get like $10 million and pay you back." No, you already went to the heavy rope with this. It's not going to do anything by bringing High School Musical Zac Efron and his amazing washboard abs onto Pirates of the Caribbean.
Thank
Throw
you,
him into
Pete.
Marvel.
Thank you. Dude, I totally agree with
I think Zac Efron should be Adam Warlock.
Listen, we're
God's
talking.
sakes.
I mean, honestly, look, Zac Efron. Number one, you're talking about a character actor like Johnny Depp. People have a seriously high expectation. You're talking about like movies that have grossed over $4.5 billion in total money, right?
Yeah.
So as Pete mentioned the time, I'm mentioning the money. Now, attach an actor like Johnny Depp, and people are going to have that expectation going into Zac Efron. Why in the hell would you ever agree to this? It's a terrible idea. And all you're going to do is you're going to upset the fans. It doesn't need to be redone. It was a beautiful series. Just let it done. Let it go.
I mean, who are you talking to?
You know?
You're talking to me.
We're talking
Yeah.
to the camera, but you're that
I
direction
could
too.
not agree more.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You're preaching to the choir.
I think-
I'm already sold on this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree.
Don't do it.
I think it's way too early for a reboot. It's way too early to do even talk about that. But we got
it's on the same timing as if they were doing another sequel.
Right.
That's not enough time.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah.
One more rumor mill story.
Yes, please.
I'm potentially very excited about this.
Okay.
And the reason we're saying rumor mill is because there's no substantial like it was a question during an interview.
Mm-hmm.
And that was your F.
That was his half. All right, keep going.
It was a question during an interview with Jim Carrey
Yes.
while he was on the interview circuit for Sonic.
Yes.
Blue Speed Mouse.
Yes, we're all
if you
familiar
will.
with.
Mhm. The potential of maybe doing a sequel to The Mask.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And basically what Jim Carrey he didn't say no. He didn't flat out say no. He said we're open to the possibilities. It would have to be based on who was directing and what the script was.
Right,
Basically.
but okay, I have so many fucking opinions on this one.
That's your F. Stop saying F.
I can't help it. Pete, maybe you can back me up on this. Greg, back me up as well. Here's the thing. Of course, Jim Carrey. We're also talking about the guy that's like, I'm in the prism of that, of this, of that. I am not. I am. Jim Carrey's all over the place these days.
He is. But
Thank you. So the thing is, any actor is going to say it depends upon the script and the fucking director.
Stop saying
I used them all
F.
tonight in one time. You're welcome, Pete. I'm going to use yours soon. The thing is,
That's fine.
I mean, dude, look, I hope you can agree with this, Pete. I'm really interested to see what you think on this. Of course, he's going to say it depends on the director and what the script is to see if it ties in with the old. Again, it's regurgitated material. I don't think it's imperative, but what do you think, Pete?
6 in one and half a dozen in the other. I love Jim Carrey. I love all Jim Carrey movies in the early 90s.
Yeah.
I love The Mask. It would need to be something. It can't be like a sequel where it picks up where it left off. This would have to be something where it should be something existential and completely out there. Just like how when they brought back Jumanji and they kind of redid it,
Right.
and like
Reboot.
a modern way, a little bit more digital.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the only way that I can see it as a redeeming quality.
But
they
they
can't make
poked-
it the slapstick humor that it was back in the 90s. You
Right.
can't do that.
It just doesn't work. Do you
Now-
think it could work with this aspect though if they did similar to what the female Ghostbusters did with like little hints of who were actually in the series before? where Jim Carrey came in, maybe say halfway through or at the end.
What do you mean the female Ghostbusters?
Well, with the Ghostbusters.
Is there a male Ghostbuster?
Well, you know what I'm talking about. We've covered it on the show.
But you can stick.
But my thing
we
is,
gotta get a break. But you can stick to just Jumanji. Pete's example.
Right.
Jumanji poked at Alan from the original Jumanji.
I think they did a decent job. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so you just have a poke to the original Jim Carrey
Sure.
character and move forward.
Yeah, I think having Jim Carrey in there as hidden, like, hello, acknowledgements would be
That's
fun.
not what he wants, though.
Right.
That's not what we're
All
talking
All right,
about.
guys, stay tuned.
The mask goes out into the water. Zac Efron as Captain Jack Sparrow picks out the mask, and then he puts it on, and he becomes the mask Jack.
Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.
It's popping off.
Dr. Mario World mobile game.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, I would love to play that on my phone. Making it a mobile
I would
game?
too.
This is awesome.
I used to play this on the original NES.
Being able to play on mobile, I think, would kind of open the world for a lot of people who've never played this game to be able to play it because everyone has a phone. Just
Right.
as long as it can run on iPhones or like people who are broken have Androids, then
Was that a dig at T downstairs?
It sure was.
there's only one person that turns our group chat screen.
That's right.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. Pop, 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 pop. It's popping off.
They tell you that the movie's going to be over 3 hours runtime. Would you rather have an intermission for you to be able to get up, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, get another drink, or would you rather just have to sit there and hold it?
I don't normally go see movies because they are really long.
I would love an intermission. It's maybe like an extra 10 or 15 minutes. It's kind of like theater.
No, I think intermissions are stupid. I would watch all 3 Human Centipede movies without going to the bathroom. I'm not gonna.
Ow.
I would go to the bathroom and throw up.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/poppinoffshow.
Welcome back into Poppin' Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only, hashtag Tim Pratt,
What's up, population?
50 Shades Greg,
Hello, everybody.
all the way in LA, the best man Pete.
Hello.
Hello.
That's not your line. Say your line.
That's me, damn it.
There you
No.
go. What?
I can't say the F word. That's already been taken up. We
I
already
know.
got 3 or 4 of them already.
Damn it!
Tim used all of ours.
Tim
I
was super
did.
selfish.
I was
By the way,
Pete. I'm sorry. I was super selfish tonight.
Pete, can I tell you? I still have a shirt that my dad made for you, here in the closet downstairs. That says "That's me" on the back or on the front.
It says Pita, Pita, Pita.
I do need that shirt. I also need to just randomly say I'm not wearing it, but thank you to obviously also y'all and Dan and Meg. I got the Me Seeks hat.
Yes.
Why are
That's
you
what
not wearing
know.
it?
Yay. It's in my car because
Oh.
if I'm being honest, this one matched my outfit today.
Oh,
That makes sense.
You know, isn't it? He looks
sense.
so cute. He's
He's a
like,
cutie.
I got it to match
He's
my
a
outfit.
cutie. What do you want?
But Pete, hey, you got all those goddamn packages, right? Got one. Well, we got one more coming for you
Fine.
soon.
Wow.
We got one more.
By the way, the
So I was
cur-
like, wait. I was like,
We got one more.
we,
Just to not spoil it. But
Package
yeah,
eye.
yeah. Packages,
the-
plural.
the curtain opened itself. That's
Yeah, we got
interesting.
some awesome fans again out at Versa.
They just keep throwing
Thank
the
you for
curtain
this.
open.
I know.
They do.
Anyway,
They love us.
So,
They do.
Sean, I've been told that we're ready. Are you ready?
Oh, let's do it.
It's time for the Utah Man Story of the Night.
Utah.
the party.
You like jazz?
It's the Utah story of the night.
What the hell is this?
Is that the Beach Boys?
Dude,
Beach Boys.
if any the fans are wondering what the hell is
Alright.
going on right now,
No, that's
we're
genius.
migrating the country now.
It's funny.
With the Florida Story of the
Sean,
Night is now
that's
is
funny.
expanding to the rest of the country, and so we leave it up to Sean to just have fun with this and surprise us with whatever state we're going to be
That
visiting.
was funny.
That was amazing.
All right.
That
So
was amazing.
actually, Pete, the reason I put this one in is because I knew you were going to be here tonight, and you submitted this story into our group. So, Utah man arrested in Arizona with nearly $4 million worth of drugs in his car, and that is the
Wow, he's a good-looking dude.
the
looks good.
mugshot of a very happy person.
He looks like he's doing all right.
Jesus, Pete, tell us about this.
The dude got caught got pulled over with again, it wasn't it's what, $4 million, something like that. But it was 15 pounds of cocaine,
Damn.
1,000 packages of THC candy,
Yep.
a couple pounds of meth, but we're not gonna go with that one.
Six jugs of meth.
Gallon jug. Oh, that was 6 gallons. No. Okay, wait, hold on. Six.
Yeah.
Okay, 66 pounds of methamphetamine and then
What?
2 pounds of
Six.
meth.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
Wait,
Dude, it
six,
was-
66 pounds?
Yes.
66.
Dude, it was
Pounds.
$4
Of
million.
liquid
It was $4 million worth of drugs in his car. $4 million.
I mean, how is this
It's
guy?
3.86 or something. Yeah.
Okay, here's my one question. I'm going to ask two real quick, real fast. Pete, why'd you pick this story?
He likes
Because
drugs.
he was an annoyingly good-looking dude that got
Yeah.
caught with a ridiculous amount of drugs, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Holy shit!"
Yes!
and looked fine about it.
Right? Okay, so
Look
Pete's
fine.
casting director, his ears are coming up saying this is a good-looking dude, which is all of our first impressions also when we start
Sure.
talking about this story.
Sure.
Pete, my question is, do you think this guy should be smiling going into federal prison because he's like, you know what? I'm probably whatever massive amount, if not one, but two drug cartels were in with this $4 million worth of
man,
drugs. This guy's screwed.
He's fine.
No, that man is gonna
He's
get
fine.
save his sense because he's gonna roll on every part of my language motherfucker that gave him that drug.
Yeah!
He's gonna be ratting everyone, and then he's just gonna be preparing for Russell Brand to play him in the story of his entire scenario.
Oh my God. Well said. Well said.
And tell me he doesn't look like
Not
Russell
mad.
Brand. It's okay, don't worry.
Russell, that's actually perfect. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Russell Brand and Danny combined, maybe?
What? No,
I
not.
guess.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
no,
we
that
trying to
guy's
say
too
here.
short. That guy was too short to be smuggling that. Danny, he literally smuggled the size of Danny in drugs.
Yeah. No, he
Yeah.
did.
That
Yeah.
means I'm worth $4 million in drugs.
You are. You're
Yeah,
worth, you're
you're
worth,
little. You're all
you're
of
worth
this.
more than $4 million to me, buddy.
Oh,
It also means you're very
gross.
dangerous too, Danny.
True.
I am
Dangerous
very
to minors,
dangerous.
especially.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hashtag P-file.
Yeah.
We do have the P files, but before the P files, we had one more story. So
Funny.
apparently, bees like cannabis.
They do.
Well, everybody does.
Bees like weed. It's fine.
Apparently,
smart.
bees do.
Most
So-
people like that too.
Yeah.
So
They are from Utah.
this could help restore the bee populations
Thank God.
using cannabis
Yeah.
to attract bees. and
Cannabis is solving everything.
apparently, it does.
The cannabis is gonna make the bees happy,
Yeah.
and then the bees are gonna do their thing. Listen,
Gonna
I was.
pollinate.
I didn't tell you this before the story. I wanted to wait till the show. I was a bee apiarist.
Really?
For
You're a bee raper?
no, not to be confused with that word. An apiarist. Shout out to Patty Sundberg in my hometown of Columbus. I worked with honeybees. And so I worked with bees for 3 summers out in the wild. And we would
bet.
stack the supers and so on and so forth. Bees are incredible creatures. I understand why there's such a big uproar about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand a lot of things now too.
Fly
What, Pete?
to Morgan Freeman's farm. And listen, you guys should all be listening to Tim because Tim is the key right now to get us all a job on Morgan Freeman's bee farm. So I'm in it.
Yeah.
All right.
Listen,
Yeah.
bees are they're really incredible creatures. Here's why I like bees. Number 1, right?
Oh God.
They kick
But
out
we
all
don't
the
have
males at winter. I know.
We don't have all night.
I know. Oh, all night talking from Mr. Okay.
Here, let's
Wow.
hear it.
All right. So here's the thing. You ready for this? Bees, number 1, are really smart. Here's
Number
why.
1 of 49
The-
things that he has.
of many tales about bees. Here we go. Number 1. They kick out all the males when it comes to wintertime because they have actual worker bees, right? And then they have males that they call drones. That only thing that they do is provide heat. So they have to kick them all out. They don't have enough food. So a lot of these, they're only males. They all die in the wintertime. Society don't follow this example. Otherwise, we're all screwed. But number 2 is even when you would take a lid off of a honeybee hive, they would immediately clump together and they would lock legs and try to hold it all. So you would have a chain of
Oh,
bees,
that's cute.
2 or 3 legs. Yeah. Bees are incredible. That's all I'm
I
saying.
agree. They're also dying off.
They are.
all right.
If you ever
What
watch a bee
I'm not
movie.
saying-
What, Pete?
Was that the scene with Nicolas Cage being attacked by bees? Is that what
Yeah.
Sean was
Yep.
just playing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I included the next story because
do it.
Pete's here, so we
Yeah,
have
let's
to
do
get
it.
to it.
Yeah, let's get to it.
Sean, you ready? You ready? Awesome. Cue the music, Pete Files! Yeah! All right. So this is near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
I love this.
Which is why this had to be included, number one. Number two, we need to keep a close look on this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
P-Files episode, Bigfoot spotted on Washington State's Sherman Pass webcam.
Yeah.
It's total crap.
What do you mean?
I would
Sean
like,
plays
hold
it
on,
again.
Hold on.
Okay, all right.
I would
do
like
you
to know
mean?
what Tim means by
Yes.
that. Thank you, Danimal. What do you mean?
What
Okay.
do you mean?
What do I mean by this?
I need some support.
Okay, all right. What I mean by this is total crap is that as we evolve, progress in our career, knowing about cameras, right?
Yeah.
It's funny that you mentioned evolve,
Mhm.
being that Bigfoot is the missing link.
Yeah, no.
People say that shit,
Hey,
whatever.
Hey, Danimal, let him say his stupid piece. It's not going to mean anything.
Oh,
Here we
wow.
go.
Just setting it up well. All right.
Come on, buddy.
So here's my thing. Number one, that animal, when you look at can we go back to that picture real quick? I know I'm asking to go back, but can we go back real quick? All right. So you see where the stage of the animal is compared to the dark in the lower left, like the left image. He's leaning in. It looks like he's the same trajectory, right? But the dark on dark of the body versus the trunk is very, very different once we zoom in. And knowing that what I know now about animation, or as well as graphics, this thing is there's not that much of a difference between the two. And so I just look at it and I'm like, this is a blurred ass image. It could be anything. It could be not. That it's captured on some I mean, look, this could be some dude playing a practical prank.
It could.
It's just, it's not clear enough for me.
Practical prank.
I want to see with what we have high definition for a for a P-file story. Show me some high def of Bigfoot growling on some shit.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm done.
Pete?
So, I actually recently spoke to a man named John Kendall, Kuy Kendall.
Okay.
He is the author of, it's going to be coming out in May, called Squatch GQ. So he is actually one of the leading he's actually one of the leading Bigfoot researchers in the United States. So he has been talent of mine on Travel Channel, everything. Really good dude.
Amazing.
He is also skeptical on this as well because of, as Tim says, about the footage. Now, again, I'm one of those people when it comes to Sasquatch, I'm like, I don't know about that. I believe in like UFOs a lot quicker than like we haven't seen a 7-foot tall, big, hairy ape.
Sure. True. Sure.
But it's just always odd when these things come up because it's usually like threes. Like this pops up right now, and there's going to be something else that's going to be popping up recently or coming up again, and something else. So I don't believe this, but I think within the next 2 viral things about Sasquatch, I think that's going to be a lot more believable because right now everyone's just going to be on the lookout. But I don't think that's real. I think that's bull.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome.
I had to call it out right away because I had to reach out. I was like, holy shit, Bigfoot, they caught him.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, my thing was that I saw the article and I went, oh, finally.
Yep.
Oh, thank God. I cannot wait to see this thing actually trek across the camera.
Yep.
I cannot wait. I was so pumped and I clicked on it and it looked like it was just an extension of the tree trunk.
Thank you.
Sorry.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
it was not definitive proof. Stop. All I'm saying is this. Tim, you know me better than anyone.
Yes.
I watch an enormous amount of like alien secrets, like
We need to watch some
I
creepy
watch that
YouTube
shit.
videos.
You know, you do too. You know I watch that shit. Like I love that. And my thing is like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like that just
We live in way too much of a high def world. We're shooting in 10K now, people.
that just wasn't
We're past
right.
we're past 4K.
Like
We've
There's
started
no way
shooting in
you're
10K.
6 past 4K.
Yes, we're already
but
past it.
Danimal. What Tim is doing is he's supporting me by saying
Exactly.
it would be 4K. We would be able to see it. What do we do? Okay, here's what Tim's saying. And by the way, dude, great point. Here's what he's saying. So how do you come up with like a VHS recording at this point?
Right. Yep.
How?
And I listen.
It should be high def.
Yeah, it should be. A shout out to my brother Con. My brother Conrad. He works in security and surveillance, right? So he installs a lot of security cameras, and so I have seen the footage. Now in Montana, and I love you, Montana, my home state.
You're a piece of shit.
I am, but I love it. So here's the thing. The download speed in Montana, if you're looking like internet speed for all of these cameras to work simultaneously, is roughly the best that they can get is roughly around 36. Okay? They offer 200 and 400 here in New York to show you the difference. Even at that rate, they're seeing better quality images than what we saw here. So there's no reason why we don't have some form. Even if we're not shooting in 1080p, we're still shooting at 720. We should see better quality. This is a grasp. It's bullshit.
Look, I'm not denying that we have the capabilities of 4K.
Yeah.
I'm saying this is a random webcam that's looking out at a random spot.
Yeah, but anybody can say that shit.
Right.
In Washington State.
Anybody can say this was, look, I could go into Prospect Park tomorrow, have you wear a big furry animal suit, and say, look, this was a random webcam in Ontario, Canada, and we captured Bigfoot. It's crap.
True.
Well,
I
there would
agree
be no
with Pete.
snow on the ground.
Well, whatever. Move
What
on.
are you talking about, you?
Let's go.
True though.
Let's go.
What are you talking about? Pete's the one who posted the story.
Look,
True.
Pete posted it
True.
because it's great discussion. Pete has a great point. Let's move on.
Bigfoot exists, and you're just bitter that he does.
No, I love Pete for posting this damn story. Are you kidding me?
I do think
You're
Bigfoot
just bitter
exists.
that you're 6 foot and you don't have all that hair like Bigfoot.
Yeah.
No, he does.
I do.
No, he does.
I do.
He
You
does.
shave
Someday,
every day from head to toe.
well, later days I'll tell you that. That's not to be said right now.
All right. So we do have another topic.
Yeah, let's go.
I think we should start the next segment. We don't have enough time.
Yeah, we do. Just go. Just tell.
No, we go to break
Hey,
now, and
hey,
then we.
Hey, Sean, how much time do we have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's go to
no.
break now
Let's go
and
to
start
break.
it. That's
Okay.
what I'm saying.
All right.
That's
All
what
right.
I'm saying. That's what
All
I'm
right.
saying. All right, Sean. Let's go to commercial break. We'll come back. We'll do our last topic, and then we'll do some gamer tags.
Beautiful.
Guys, stay tuned. We have our You're in literally
Just
right
goes
in front of the
right
camera.
in front of the
Right
camera.
in front of the camera.
Go
All
to
right, guys,
commercial.
stay tuned. We got gamer tags. We've got Super Bowl talk. Stay tuned. We're popping off. Ready for this?
It's Poppin' Off.
I never got the opportunity to play Resident Evil, but I'd go over to friends' houses and they had it. I always stood there and waited for something to jump out. Even when the first movie came out, Resident Evil 1, I thought that was a great movie. And
Awesome movies.
all pop-up surprise scares and jump cuts and stuff like that. But I thought it was a solid movie.
Great.
Solid video game franchise. The graphics just get better every single time they release a different Resident Evil. So a shout out again to my dad for getting me a PlayStation 4 because now I get the opportunity. I can get any of the Resident Evils I want.
Killing it, Dad.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
I just want Greg from now on for the rest of my life to just flatly describe things that I didn't know in advance. It's just a dumb face on something.
That's exactly how all my friends feel. Tim, T, you got this. It's exactly how
From now on, so any movie that's about to come out, I want you to watch the trailer first and just
I will.
describe it to me. It's this dumb person doing this dumb thing from now
awesome.
on. Because it's
That's what I'll
incredible.
say. Awesome. That's it.
Okay, you are not Stitch.
Oh, that's true.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. It's Poppin' Off.
Dr. Mario World mobile game.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy, I would love to play that on my phone. Making it a mobile
I would
game?
too.
This is awesome.
I used to play this on the original NES.
Being able to play on mobile, I think, would kind of open the world for a lot of people who've never played this game to be able to play it because everyone has a phone. Just
Right.
as long as it can run on iPhones or people who are broken have Androids, then
Was that a dig at T downstairs?
It sure was.
there's only one person that turns our group chat screen.
That's right.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream. Pop, 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 pop. It's Poppin' Off.
They tell you that the movie's going to be over 3 hours runtime. Would you rather have an intermission for you to be able to get up, go to the bathroom, stretch your legs, get another drink? Or would you rather just have to sit there and hold it?
I don't normally go see movies because they are really long.
I would love an intermission. It's maybe like an extra 10 or 15 minutes. It's kind of like theater.
No, I think intermissions are stupid. I would watch all 3 Human Centipede movies without going to the bathroom. I'm not gonna.
Ow.
I would go to the bathroom and throw up.
Watch live and on demand at youtube.com/Poppin' Off Show.
Welcome back to Poppin' Off. I am Danny Allen. joining with me tonight, the one, the only, hashtag Tim Brett.
What's up, population?
50 Shades Greg.
Hello.
All the way in LA. Brett Repeat.
That's me.
It's you. All right.
So good to have him.
So
It is. God damn it.
Before we do anything else,
Yeah.
there is something happening on Sunday, and I'm told
What is it?
that, I mean, I thought the most important thing on Sunday was the Puppy Bowl, but I'm told there's
What?
actually football going on at the same time as
dear
the Puppy
God.
Bowl.
What?
I didn't know that ahead of time, but
Doesn't make
apparently
sense.
the Super Bowl, which is like the Puppy Bowl but with real people.
Yeah.
What are they playing?
I don't know. There's this sport called like
Football.
football.
Oh, the same thing as the Puppy Bowl.
I got, by the way,
ball foot.
by the way,
Ballfoot.
the same brand T-shirt I always wear, Young and Reckless, but I got the Super Bowl logo or the
Love
NFL
Yeah.
logo.
NFL. Mhm.
NFL logo
Yeah.
for Young and Reckless.
It's pretty cool.
If only you'd help me get sponsored by them, and I wouldn't.
We
have to
are going to get
paying for
sponsored
these.
by the Young and Red.
Anyway,
Don't worry
let-
about it.
Let's talk about the old Super Bowl. Shall
Real
we?
fast? Well, no, we
Just
got
real-
gamer tags.
I know, but I want to talk about the Super
We'll
Bowl.
talk about it at the end.
No,
Okay.
we're gonna talk about
Let's-
it right
can we
now,
talk
and then
about
we're
it
gonna
now?
do gamer
Okay,
tags.
fine.
That's why I
Can we?
mentioned it right now.
Oh, that'd
Fine,
be
fine.
great.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
What do I care?
Okay, so Kansas City,
Yep.
San Francisco.
Yep.
I want to know right now, who do you think's going to win and why?
Can I say who I want to win versus
Yes.
who I...
Yeah,
Oh,
you can say all of that. Okay.
God.
Here's the thing.
All of it.
Quick answer. I really think I want San Francisco to win.
Okay,
I think they've been on this really good charge this season,
sure.
and I don't know if they can repeat it in the future because I think everything this season for them.
I see what you're saying.
I think everything this season has clicked right for them. Not that they don't have talented players, and not that I don't think they can come back and have another good season. I just think everything has fallen right for them this season.
Yes.
Whereas,
And it has.
in comparison, Kansas City is just a good team. Mahomes is a great quarterback.
Yep.
He will go down in history as a great quarterback.
They're going to be there next year
Right.
and probably the year after.
I don't know if San Francisco can put things together the same way and have another season as good as this season has been for them. Whereas Kansas City, I think, will have repeats
I
of
agree.
good seasons moving forward.
I agree.
So if I want to pick who I want to win, I think San Francisco. If I pick who I think will win, it's Kansas City.
Makes sense.
What do you think?
Yep. Timmy,
I got too long of an answer. Go ahead, Greg.
you have too long of an answer?
It's too long. This is going to take too long. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good, because I can't wait. So here's the thing. Kansas City, amazing offense. San Francisco, amazing defense. We get it. We already get it. Here's what I'm focused on. Coaching. Kyle Shanahan versus Andy Reid. Andy Reid wins 99
Agreed.
out of 100
Agreed.
times.
Amazing coach.
I'm sorry, but he just is. And Timmy and I have talked about this a lot. Since we started playing a fantasy football team together, and we've talked about this a lot. Dude, it is about a lot of things that you don't think it's about.
Exactly.
And I just really believe that coaching is one of the biggest things that people just do not think about. Andy Reid is a much, much better coach than Kyle Shanahan.
True.
I mean, I don't,
Experience.
I'm sure there are people who would say otherwise.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying like I know that. I'm just saying I think that Andy Reid, as fantasy football owners, we know you can have the most talented squad, but and fantasy football isn't even the beginning. I mean, everybody knows that. But I mean, this is like 3D chess with football.
Yep.
So fantasy football, not even a comparison. Yeah. But, dude, Andy Reid is a genius.
I know.
All right, Pete, Super Bowl, what do you think? What's your take?
Yeah, so long story, just to kind of go off of that, Andy Reid, phenomenal coach. Andy Reid can't win the big game.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, storyline-wise, I want San Francisco because as a Jets fan, how would it be to watch Tom Brady leave the Patriots, go somewhere else, and the last quarterback that could be the actual backup and a good successor to Tom Brady just won a Super Bowl because Bill Belichick traded him years ago. And to me, that eating at Patriots fans for the next few years, watching Jimmy G would
That's
make
pretty
me feel
interesting.
so good.
But
Holy
but
shit,
the
that's
only,
interesting.
The only
Yeah.
reason they traded him is because Tom told them to.
Right.
Right. So now Tom's going to leave.
Right.
Talk about a slap in the face.
Yeah.
So
he was like, "Oh,
but if I can say one thing, I mean, Pete's
Yeah,
making the celebration.
He agrees.
Look, I mean, Pete, I really hate to agree with you 2 times in one night because it drives me crazy. I'm kidding. Dude, look, you bring up a great point, man.
It's a great
That's
point.
a phenomenal point. I
Great
didn't
point.
think about it. I mean, as a biggest slap, I'm a Buffalo fan. I love Buffalo Bills. I mean,
Yeah.
I really thought this was the year.
Did well this year.
They did amazing. I've been a fan since they've lost 4 Super Bowls in a row. The thing is, it's interesting, Pete. I appreciate you.
Dude,
for that.
I really think that the Bills are going to be really good moving forward.
They will. Josh
I do.
Allen, he's
Josh-
an incredible
he's a
quarterback.
badass. Singletary is a badass.
I had him on my
Singletary-
fantasy team for a long
I'm
time.
telling
yeah,
you,
Allen.
they're going to do
All right.
okay.
Yeah.
But so, did we go through everyone? That
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
the picks. With
Yep.
the picks. Okay, so prop bets.
I've taken some. By the way, so
Wait a minute. Before we get into that,
Mhm.
gamer tags?
we're probably not going to do much
no,
gamer tag.
let's do.
I'm-
Let's keep doing Super Bowl.
I'm going to be honest.
I mean, we can, but I mean, Sean.
Tim,
Two
Tim,
more minutes with Super
I'm gonna
Bowl.
I'm gonna be honest. We're
All right.
probably not gonna get to too many gamer tags.
No.
because look, it's
It's the
Thursday.
Super Bowl in
It's-
3 days.
Yeah, it's Thursday
I
night before the Super
know,
Bowl.
but,
so,
you know,
look,
Tim, it's
look,
fine.
look.
We can talk Super Bowl.
We can
Thanks,
a
Sean.
lot of these topics for gamer tags we can save because they're not happening right away.
Yep, next
we can
week.
use them next week.
Yep.
But
Then
Hey,
we
other
shouldn't have
than
called
one.
it gamer tags. We should have called it Super Bowl preview.
but
That's
anyway,
true.
um,
no, you're right, buddy.
so I'm going to start doing one of my shows at the FanDuel Sportsbook in the Meadowlands
Awesome.
moving forward. And so
I'm gonna
in
lose
honor
all
of
my money.
in honor of that, I made my first sports wager on the FanDuel app, and I got somebody to I used their promo code, so I get free money basically 25
Okay.
$25
Okay.
per month, and so I started betting Super Bowl props.
Good.
One of them was the first kickoff
Mhm.
gets returned for a touchdown.
No.
It's 80-1, I believe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
It's free money. I bet $10 on it. I can win $800
You bet it for what?
for free money.
It's not free
No,
money.
But you bet it to not for them to not run it back?
No, for it to be run back for a touchdown.
Oh, because it's free money.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's no risk.
Now, the smarter thing is to play for what would be run back on free money.
The other thing I put was the first offensive play for San Francisco touchdown.
No.
That was 10,000-1.
First of all, it's going to be a run.
No, but yeah, if there's a weird break
It has to
and
be
it
a
goes.
touchdown,
What?
Oh.
Would you say, Pete?
right? It just has to be a touchdown. The first play just has to be a touchdown.
Yeah.
Can you
First play,
imagine what the odds of that are?
first play overall to be a touchdown, I get $800 for putting down
10,000 to 1?
$10 of
Yeah.
free money.
I
And
can
then-
imagine.
And then the first offensive play for San Francisco turned into a touchdown. I get $1,000 for putting in $10 with, remind you again, free money.
Right, but what I'm saying
Okay,
is like
so Danny, since you are so adamant about getting this prop bet and everything, talk about this stuff right now since we're on air. If you win any of that money, I think some of it should go towards a giant baby Yoda.
Oh!
Absolutely.
Build-A-Bear baby Yoda.
I will do the 10-inch Yoda from Amazon and a Build-A-Bear Yoda if I win either one of those prop bets. 110%. I will promise it right on the show right now.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, look,
That is
I was more excited to talk about Activision and Blizzard announcing an esports streaming exclusively with YouTube because it's more relevant to the show.
I'm down.
I mean,
What
we
is
but
it?
you know,
Right.
we're gonna talk about the Super Bowl.
No,
The-
let's go. What were
the-
you talking about?
The
Go
other
ahead.
thing I want to mention is so there's some other things that Greg, you were nice enough to put on here, but the one thing I want to make sure we go to is the first Super Bowl 54 commercial leaked.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is. Yeah.
It's very funny. I did not put it on here because I didn't want you guys to see it because I wanted your natural reaction to it.
sure.
Ooh.
I've already seen it.
I
It's
have
a
not.
it's a bunch of actors
I'm gonna be able to hear it.
from
Yeah, me
from the
neither, buddy.
Boston area
Yeah.
playing up their Boston accents.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Okay, yeah.
interesting.
I read it.
guys, can we roll that clip?
Two troublemakers.
Hey, Johnny, how are you?
Wicked car, is that new?
Yeah, it's a Sonata. Let me pack it.
Oh, you're not fitting your car in there.
Chris, stop being a smarty pants, all right? Look who's got Smart Pack.
Smart pack?
Just hit the clicker, car packs itself.
That's smart.
It's wicked smart.
Really funny, and they're playing up. Their accents are horrible, but they're really good.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is I love it.
Their accents are like they're obviously super overplaying their accents, but it's really funny. And if we could only play about 15 to 20 seconds, but it goes on, and Big Poppy looks out a window and starts playing up like a Boston accent, even though he doesn't have an accent at all.
Yeah,
It's just
wasn't in it.
what?
Bill Burr.
Yeah,
I
that
love
was
Bill Burr.
weird. By the way,
I love Bill Burr.
Yeah,
I love Bill Burr. I do. I don't love him in Mandalorian. He was awful in that. But I love his stand-up. I love his stand-up. Love his stand-up.
I feel like that was a nerd selection. He was probably just like, I watched that shit as a kid. I will gladly be on that.
I agree,
Yes,
buddy.
absolutely.
I agree, buddy.
but
Yep.
but no, I
Absolutely.
thought the full commercial is hilarious, and I just like that they've all played up the Boston accent.
Yeah,
and all the people that are in it.
Funny.
I saw it, by the way, and on Tuesday, I did not have enough time to get this because I couldn't find a good rip of it. There is a Rick and Morty. I don't know if it's actually going to be playing during the Super Bowl, but they played it up as if it was going to be for the Super Bowl. A Rick and Morty Pringles commercial where Rick and Summer figure out that they're in a Pringles commercial, and Morty is a robot talking about the combinations of Pringles flavors that you can put together. And it's hilarious. And they put it on Twitter as if it's going to be a commercial during the Super Bowl, but I don't know if it really is or not.
Okay.
Also, there's apparently going to be a WandaVision commercial during the Super Bowl.
Meh.
We shall see.
But I really hope that this year they go more funny with commercials, because I feel like last Super Bowl they went more of the
Tearjerker.
tearjerker,
They did.
sincere,
They did.
like hopeful commercials,
They did.
which are
Yeah.
great. But I want to get back to where all of the commercials were funny.
Nah, I don't like all funny. You need a healthy blend.
That's
you
fair.
You don't
Agree
want
with
all
Tim
funny.
there.
That's fair.
Yeah, I mean, Sean, thank you, brother. I mean, I would agree more if we were talking about Blizzard, exclusively on YouTube. But the whole thing is that, I mean, here's the whole thing is that, you've got a healthy, an average blend. Last year was really nice. There was a lot of tearjerker moments.
But there weren't enough funny last year.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
I
the
agree.
thing.
I'm not saying that there wasn't, but I mean, I don't, Super Bowl's a Super Bowl.
I'm just excited for the occasional beer commercial. You're gonna see a polar bear.
Yeah!
opening a Coke. Probably the occasional political commercial, and then most likely, because it happened last year, Scientology has a spot somewhere in there.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for Xenu.
That is what I'm really looking for. The Scientology.
Xenu.
Yeah,
I
Pete.
cannot
Listen,
wait for
we
Xenu.
need to exclude. If there is any Scientology commercial, we got to capture that, and we're gonna play it on the show.
Oh yeah,
just for fun, just because Pete.
Absolutely. Bring Xenu.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I really don't know what they do. I'm probably going to hell right after this. So
No, you're just gonna get abducted. You're just gonna be
you're gonna. We're never gonna hear from Pete Westwood again.
No.
You're gonna be like, hey, do you guys remember?
I'm gonna come back dressed in a suit, and you're like, what's going on with him? Why is he not swearing as much?
Right. There'll be no piercings. There'll be no buttoned all the way up to the top, except for a tie.
Oh, I'm just gonna get arms painted. It's like, what happened?
Yeah.
Weird.
You'll have to wear sleeves like they do in the commercials that have the tattoos, only won't be any tattoos. It'll just be like a sleeve of normal.
All right. So
who is he? So Overwatch.
Yeah.
so really quick, I wanted to ask one last question, and then we'll do a couple of gamer tag stories. I promise.
Thank God.
But
Because
last
the first one's a
question
big
is,
one.
and you already revealed the first story. We're not going to even talk about that. I'm going to skip that one.
Oh, that's mean.
With the Super Bowl being on Sunday, and we've already read like the specials that Versa Outside's going to have.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
Thank you, Versa.
What is the most important like snack that you have to have during the Super Bowl. And,
That's
and we
ridiculous.
celebrated the Super Bowl.
Everyone knows this fucking answer. It's chicken wings.
Stop saying F.
That's my one for this episode.
No. You used everybody's F.
Fine,
this
I'm using
episode.
everybody's, including
That's right. But that's the right answer.
Chicken
though.
wings.
That's the right answer.
Of course.
It's the right answer.
Well, I mean,
right?
There's some
No, it
people that
is.
can go like
Nachos.
nachos.
Sure.
Nachos.
You want to have
chicken
nachos.
wings.
I get it. Nachos and chicken wings. That's it. Maybe if you want to go crazy, hamburger sliders.
T
No,
cells.
nachos and hot dogs and stuff. That is baseball. Football is straight up wings. You are having wings.
Yes!
There's people that don't even drink an oat like a, what is it? Odell? What is it? What's the fake beer?
yeah.
O'Doul's.
O'Doul's.
I know. O'Doul's.
I mean, oh my God. Hashtag Odell. Why aren't you coming up with like a non-alcoholic drink called Odell?
Oh, it's a great idea. It's a great idea.
Anyway,
That is a great idea.
Because it wouldn't be non-alcoholic if it was Odell's.
O'Doul's.
Oh God.
O'Doul's.
I know, but if it was Odell's, it wouldn't be non-alcoholic.
All right, so
O'Doul's is what I drink.
So real quick, can I ask Pete this? Because I know Pete, we're gonna have you announce this at the end of the segment, but we know that we're not gonna have you for a bit. What are you gonna be doing for Super Bowl, bud?
I am going to be heading out with a few friends over to Sherman Oaks to watch the Super Bowl. It's going to be filled with wings. I'm bringing the dish. I'm bringing my buffalo chicken dip because I am
boy.
Cute.
Danny,
Can you
I'm
tell
pretty
us
sure I've
real
stuffed
quick,
that-
Pete? What is buffalo chicken dip? What does that consist of? Because that sounds delicious.
Cream cheese?
You let Pete answer.
Could you make it for us right now?
Oh, I can make it for you. Absolutely. Throw in some cream cheese. Gotta shred that chicken. Sometimes I like to buy a rotisserie chicken.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Right?
Skip some steps.
Go do that. Throw in some cream cheese. You gotta have Frank's Red Hot.
Oh,
Yes.
hell yeah. I
Frank's
put
Red
that
Hot.
shit on everything.
I go through the entire time, and at the end of it, what my little trick is that I always have a ton of the whole Mexican cheese, but I throw in some sriracha over top of it.
Good call.
Pete.
See, I can't eat sriracha because Tim always has it in his room.
It's true. Listen.
It's true, buddy.
All right. I listen.
I love
Pete,
you.
I love you too.
It's
I love
true.
all of you. The truth of it is, Pete, you don't know how much I appreciate that. The sriracha, like we try to leave it in the fridge, right? But
always in Tim's room.
It's always in Tim's room. It's sitting right on
Always.
my computer desk in my editing bay, and I'm looking up because it
Yeah.
goes on everything.
I go in there to get it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm
true
like, I'm
story.
going to eat some noodles. I better get into Tim's room.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Love you
Anyways,
for that.
I love you too, buddy. All right, Danny.
Amazing.
Come on. Bring it
Gamer
back.
tags.
I
Bring it
kind
back.
of just want buffalo chicken dip now.
Isn't it amazing?
I mean, Pete makes.
Dude, Danny,
Pete's
do
gonna
you
have to
remember
make
when we did Wing Night?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You guys, no, it's not wing night. You guys do full-size drumsticks.
Well, that's
wings.
what
Those are
wing-
wings
that
to
is
us.
wings.
Look at the size of us.
Yeah.
We're giant humans.
I am
Those
a
are
normal
wings.
size.
You know what?
I'm a tiny human.
This is-
and those are drumsticks.
This is
Yeah,
what
no,
I'll
those
say.
are wings to
Pete
us.
Westwood, I have a challenge for you. The next time you come to New York, we're going to treat you to wing night. All right? And this
You're
is
gonna
not
love it, Pete.
This is not like wing
You're gonna
night
love it.
where you have like both, but like we have all drumsticks and it's
Giant
nothing.
You assholes sent me photos.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
well, then you know.
So then you know. You got to have
Had plates and platters.
Yes.
And things.
Yeah.
Oh, he knows.
Pete, it's
He knows.
full-size drumsticks.
Yeah.
What else would you do?
Why would
With
I agree,
Frank's
Tim.
on it. Like, that's all.
I agree.
Like,
Yeah.
it's incredible, but you eat like 3 of them and you're like, holy shit, these are not hot wings. Like, hot wings are like this big.
Yeah.
Their drumsticks are
No, the
like
basic-
this big.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Eat it. Eat it.
You're having manland.
Exactly. Thank you, Pete. Eat a couple of those.
Yep.
Take a goddamn nap and get up and do it again.
Right. Eat some more.
How is this a problem?
Unload
Pete,
all of that goodness out of your bowel system first, and then go back and.
Yeah, well, it's true.
Exactly. But Pete, here is my challenge: is that if you will, when you come to New York next time, will you have a Wings Day with us?
Dude, I'm all for that. I'll
Please,
also chef
God.
it up and make buffalo chicken just on the side.
Please.
Oh, you'd love
Please.
this.
Yes.
Love
Pete and I, by the way, pause yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
Pete and I are the king of wing night because Pete and I used to get together 1 to 2 times a week
Okay.
and order wings from Wingstop.
Yeah, but you're ordering
Okay.
wings.
No, that
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
dude,
Totally
Yes.
fine.
that's
Yes.
totally fine on
Hit
your
'em,
wing
Greg.
night.
And people will remember this. The first thing, when I went out and visited him, the first night we walked to a Wingstop to make it exactly equal to what it used to be like when we were both in New Jersey and we would hang out and have a wings night.
Okay.
Because Wingstop
I mean,
is
that's
incredible.
dude.
Yeah.
That is a dope friend story.
Yeah.
That's dope. So
Absolutely.
dope. What I'm saying.
Get him, Greg.
Danny.
Yeah. He knows. He
Yeah.
knows the damn truth.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you know.
Come on.
You know.
Listen, at the
I
House
almost
of
spit my
Wayward
drink
Men, we don't mess around with wings.
No.
So if you're gonna come eat at our house, here's two things you better bring. Number one is your appetite.
That's right.
And number two is your ability to have fun. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
That's it.
I like that.
That's it.
And also an ability to eat an enormous amount of wings.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's a lot of
Dude, we
lot
got
of white meat
so
or
many.
dark
and
meat.
we will always have so many wings. If you come over to our house, we will have so many wings for you.
Yeah.
There's no way to even describe it.
Listen, come to Brooklyn. Come chill with us.
Come on.
It's a great time.
I'd give you the address, but I can't.
You can't.
That's terrible.
You can't.
It's I know what it is. I can say it.
No,
So how
you
about
will
we
not
get?
say.
How
You
about
will
we
not.
get one gamer tag story in
Ocean-
here?
Oh, do we have to?
I know it's on Ocean
Okay.
Avenue.
Listen, all right. So
Ow!
here it is,
It's
ladies
on
and
Ocean
gentlemen.
Avenue. Find us.
Gamer tags.
Okay, fine.
Say
Who
your
would-
story.
Who would have
Say-
thought of?
Gonna do
Say-
one.
say the story.
Pick
Activision
one.
and Blizzard announces esports streaming exclusive deal with YouTube.
You would pick.
We
that
have
one.
a little JPEG set. Of course. Of course.
That's
So-
your JPEG set.
Here is the merger.
Yeah.
Now, this is why it's important, guys.
Why is it?
Okay?
Okay.
You're talking about two of the biggest gaming companies in the world.
Yes.
Okay?
Yep.
There's a top tier of 10.
Yep.
There's two of the 10
Probably
that are
one,
agreeing
like
to an
one in three.
I have
Well,
an important question.
Right. I'll answer that in a minute, but here's the thing. Activision and
right.
Blizzard, two of the top 10 in the world are now talking about an exclusive deal with YouTube.
Yeah.
This could change the entire industry. This is really, really important. So understand that when these two combine, and if they go with YouTube exclusively as far as distribution deals, that could change a lot of how we look at gameplay on a massive scale, whether it be our, like what we do with like League of Legends or Activision, whether it means with Assassin's Creed. Multiplayer gaming is going to change, and also how those games are shown on a national
know,
and a
Sean.
world level.
Except for
That's really important. So that's my thing.
all right.
With
Here's
you.
my question.
Yeah.
We know that Assassin's Creed is not Activision. So,
Right.
but Tony Hawk Pro Skater is.
Well,
So does that mean with the merger we can get Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake, but we can get
Hell no.
Blizzard characters
Yes.
do you know
as
how much
new skaters?
Blizzard
Yes.
Entertainment
Well,
also pairing with
potentially,
Disney?
yeah.
Do you know how much Blizzard owns? More than you could imagine.
Well, they don't
Yeah.
own Assassin's Creed, so
No, they don't. but
Your
that-
argument
that-
is invalid.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Blizzard as a whole as a
But
company.
that's going to do wonders for YouTube's programming.
That's what I'm saying. Is that Blizzard and Activision combined? Thank you, Pete. That's an enormous merger. And if that actually happens, that's going to change the gaming industry.
Monopoly.
Well, I
It's
have to say
monopoly
that
shit.
to this to you, Tim. This merger is already happening in live.
Yeah,
is.
but it is live. But it, like, what I'm getting at is that mergers change all the time. And here's the thing: is that it could fall apart at any minute. And I'm not being a skeptic. I'm just saying what is the reality. If it goes through, it's going to change how games are produced on a massive scale. That's all I'm saying.
And just remember,
Sure.
this is an esports deal, and this is mainly for Call of Duty, Overwatch, and Hearthstone broadcasts in particular.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But how big is Overwatch? How big is Call of Duty? Massive.
Very.
Hearthstone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
not so much.
The Call of Duty League just launched. Overwatch at this point now, teams that are coming in, Cloud9, which is an Overwatch team, they raised Series B funding at $50 million. That team alone their valuation is $350 million. right now Overwatch League is ridiculous. YouTube took a huge hit with YouTube Red because it tanked afterwards.
Yeah.
But they average like 1 to 2 billion logins a month and views a month, people coming in. So like the fact bringing in all that traction now from those leagues, Overwatch occasionally was on ESPN but did not pick up. Everyone is going on their phones. They're going on YouTube. They're going on Twitch. They're going on Mixer. So I think this is YouTube's real big play, not the original programming, but it's going to be something for this. And I can see YouTube moving on from here and getting exclusive deals with sports.
Right.
You know,
but I mean, but can I mention one point that's really important about this? Is that to go off of what you were saying, Pete, is that it's less about the magnitude of the games themselves, right? We know how big Overwatch the Nation is. Overwatch Nation is massive. Then you've got Call of Duty, which has been around for years. Hearthstone, I'm less little concerned of. But when you're talking about putting those three into an exclusive deal where only you can view the content is on YouTube, that is massive. That's like Disney Plus saying we're going to take all of Star Wars and we're going to put them only on the Disney Plus app. That's what Pete's getting at, and I agree with you, Pete. That is a massive, massive change. That's a monopoly into the industry. We're going, look, we're going to put these two huge groundbreaking that have over 25 years, guys, 25 years of development into one channel, and you can only view it on YouTube. That's going to be big for YouTube. That's a massive change.
Agreed.
I was saying. The only thing I was gonna add is they should do something like YouTube Gaming and make it almost like a YouTube Red, but make it YouTube Gaming and have it like a gaming aspect.
Right, but I think Pete hit it on the head. I said like YouTube Red was tough. I love YouTube Red personally. I absolutely love it. I download videos.
You would.
I do. I download videos all the time because it's like I download them and watch them because in New York City, unfortunately, we have the subway. And so we don't have any reception. In between stops, but I want to listen to things for 30 to 40 minutes long. And also, you should be watching, Poppin Off on YouTube, Red.
Correct.
But the whole aspect is that we want to download episodes. And now that they have an exclusive deal, that's a really big thing. Really big.
All right, guys. Stay tuned. We're going to come back. We're going to tie everything up in a nice little bow.
Yes.
We do have a product of the night. It's not Super Bowl related. I apologize.
Thank God.
It's fine.
But
Kansas City.
We will be back.
Winners.
Right after this.
I agree.
Place your prop bets now. Stay tuned. We're popping off right after this.
It's Poppin Off.
If you could go back to your childhood and stash away one toy, what would that one toy be?
Dreamcast. I grew up in the country sticks, and so like I didn't have cool internet access. So Dreamcast was supposed to be this high tech coming in, and then like you had like a little screen on it that you could play it. I would like to be able to actually get into that.
I loved the Dreamcast.
Didn't the PlayStation 2 kill the Dreamcast?
Every system killed the Dreamcast.
Watch live on the FNTSY YouTube stream.
Are you enjoying Poppin Off and want to support the show? Yes! Well, go forth and smash that like button on this episode and subscribe to Poppin Off on YouTube. You can also follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/PoppinOffShow and on Instagram at the Poppin Off Show. That's one word for more awesome content. Did you know we also have a Facebook group? Oh no. Well, now you do, and you can also join the population and interact with cast members and more there on Facebook.com/groups/Poppin Off Show. One more time, Facebook.com/groups/Poppin Off Show.
Okay. All right.
Welcome back to Poppin Off. I am Danny Otto. Joining with me tonight, the one, the only #Tip Rap.
What's up, population?
50 Shades of Greg.
Hello.
All the way in LA. It's still our best friend Pete.
That's me.
Oh,
Peter.
That reminds me of the times I used to just call you, and I knew you weren't going to listen to the full voicemail, so I would just go.
2.5 voicemail that you'd leave me?
Yeah, I would just go. Wait.
Wait. I don't want to hear the Danny Otto story. Pete, tell us.
No, I would get calls from Danny, usually like telling me that he's on his way, and he could just send me a text.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be a 2-minute long voicemail that I rarely would check right away. I would check it like weeks down the road. And it would just be him saying my name for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I knew he wasn't going to listen to it.
That's amazing.
It would just be Peter.
Ah, there it is.
Like that.
Continue.
because I knew
Yep.
he wasn't going to listen to
That's
it.
it.
So I would just be like, I just wanted him to get the notification that I left him a voicemail.
Well, listen, you know, it's Sean. You're amazing. So we're at the end of the show. Can I say this much real quick? Pete, Pete, you have told us that you're going to be on a little bit of a hiatus, my good friend. So we want to take this time to thank you for being so lovely as a co-creator of this amazing show. We know that you are going to be absent for a little while. The fans are going to miss you, but we know that you're going to be back.
I will miss you.
Yes, everyone's going to miss him.
I will
love you.
occasionally drop in and troll everyone in the group in the group chat.
Please, God, dude.
Please do.
Please do.
So what's up with you? We wanted to give you some time to talk about that.
No, dude. Again, first of all, you guys are doing great. I'm excited to see where this goes. And again, I am sorry that I have to take this little hiatus. But things with Barker are moving really well. Things with Catfish are swamp. I'm drowning,
Sure.
but in a good way.
Yeah.
Sure.
In a good way. Work has just been it's been a lot on the plate. And again, I know, especially with the time that you guys have going on with this, I feel bad for not being able to be there with you guys every week.
No.
But with the blessing and a lot of praise to you guys, I know it's in good hands. And so, yeah, man, for just for a hot minute, I'm gonna be taking this hiatus. I'll still be popping in. I'll still be checking in. Get it? I use popping in.
Oh.
Gonna be focusing here and really hard over the next couple of months just for work. And we'll hopefully be seeing you guys for a pop in on the East Coast here soon as well.
Awesome, buddy.
Amazing, man.
Well, thank you, man.
Do you guys want to get to the
But
part?
I was hoping for like a Sarah McLachlan "I Will Remember You" montage, like to me to
Yeah, we didn't do
in
that.
and your random things
Nah.
here.
Nah.
But like
you in a cage?
Whatever.
Well, listen, Pete, we can't
I don't wanna-
have any of those like Jerry Maguire moment where like you had me at hello, because those are two.
The
those
human
are
head
two-
weighs 10 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. Jerry, you said fuck. So my mom's calling. I got to go to bed. We weren't expecting any of those because Pete, we know that you're going to be back, and we can't wait for you to return, sir. And what's more exciting about this is that you let us know when you can come back, because it's going to be fun. You're going to pop in and surprise everyone in the population that loves you so much. But dude, we really, all of us from New York City, wish you the best out there in LA. We know that it's going to be a while since you could be on the show, but we wish you the absolute best. We love you, dude.
Dude, appreciate it. Much love to you guys, to everyone there. Again, Sean, FXT, everyone over there, or I guess like up in the booth at that point.
Yeah.
And then y'all there, Dan and Meg are both missing. But you guys have been great. And again, I've loved watching the show, even just when I'm not on, just kind of popping in and just watching and stuff. I love you guys interacting. And so I'm excited to see, though, especially when I come back, when I pop back in, I'm excited to see where this all takes you.
Yeah.
So it's fun. It's exciting. 2020 is going to be fun.
It's gonna
Yeah,
be
man.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so Pete, are you
Absolutely.
ready? Are you ready for the pop of the night? Can we get like a tear from you? Do you want to poke yourself in the eye? Like poke your eyeball.
Ah, there it is.
Poke your eyeball. There you go. Hey, there you go.
Amazing.
Anyway, so product of the
I
night.
hate my.
Product of the night. We're gonna make
Amazing.
Pete drink, whether he likes it or not.
Yeah. Okay.
So apparently, if you can be a social media influencer
Sure. Whatever the hell that means.
for Dr. Pepper, you get to be part of a club, a Dr. Pepper club.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And when you're part of said club, they send you something on your birthday.
Sure.
And on your birthday, they send you a birthday cake flavored Dr. Pepper.
I mean,
This is
That
a
makes
real
sense.
thing.
yeah,
Makes sense.
it's dope.
What's
I
wrong
mean-
with that?
I mean, oh, okay.
The
No,
secret flavor of Dr. Pepper that none of us are privy to trying.
unless you're a social influencer.
Yes.
So here's my issue with this whole thing. Can I be frank?
Well, you're Tim, but
Well,
yeah.
I'm not going to be Pepper, but I'm going to be frank.
That's my dad joke of the night. Yeah.
Oh! I mean, I think it's awesome. I think it's really great. It's an amazing endorsement. It's great by Dr. Pepper. My thing is that there are so many more people that could deserve this than social media influencers. And I know that we are on social media. I know that we're a YouTube channel. I love all of that. But my issue is that what qualifies you as a social media influencer? It was very vague in the article.
Is it just that you really want one and you can't have one because you're not popular
it has
enough?
nothing to do with that. Dr. Pepper
I think
only
it is.
goes good with Jim Beam. But all I'm saying is that, look,
I think you're just upset because you can't get flavor.
I think that it's a special flavor that's only going on to social media influencers. I think there could be a better use. That's all I'm saying.
Fair enough.
You just want one.
That's
all I'm
fair.
saying.
No, that's fair.
No, I'm not a social media influencer. I don't deserve one.
I think it's an absolute masturbatory ploy.
Yeah,
I agree.
Agreed, Pete.
Well, it's
that's what it is.
It's
Dr. Pepper's
it's
like,
marketing.
oh, man.
It's marketing.
No influencers, not really. No influencers being like, "Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Meet me in the comments down below. Drinking a Dr. Pepper."
Right.
Yeah.
No, so they're like, "Listen, love us. Please do this."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Fine, I'll take free shit." Every influencer, that's in the end, when you ask them, "What do you like?" All the attention
Free
and
shit.
free shit.
Yeah. And Pete, you bring up a beautiful point. I can't imagine that some kind of influencer would be like, you know what I want out of all of my influencing? A Dr. Pepper cake. Nobody cares!
We are out of time!
Pete, we miss you and love you.
Have a great night.
Love you, Pete.
Have a great weekend. Have a great Super Bowl! Guys, we will be back here Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Post Super Bowl. Have some hot wings. Have some nachos. Guys, have a great Super Bowl. Have a great night.
Come to Versa and get tequila!